G'day guys, how you going? Hope you're doing well. My name is Sean and today we're going to be taking a look at the Wireless G Pro from Logitech versus their own Wireless G903. So both of these mice at the time of filming cost $175 and today I'm going to be letting you know which one you should buy. So if you like this video, hit the like button, get subscribed, that way you don't miss out on any other future videos that I put out this year, and let's begin. So if you're watching this video, then I guess that means you're tossing up and you're not sure which one to buy, either the Logitech Wireless G Pro or the Wireless G903. Now, thankfully, I have done all the hard work for you, and by hard work, gamed a lot and played mostly FPS games like Apex Legends and Call of Duty to sort of figure out which one is best. I mean, which one is best for me, but I think I've done enough research now that I can recommend one or the other, considering they're both the same price. Before I do that, to recap the Wireless G Pro, this mouse comes in about 80 grams, rechargeable battery, it's an ambidextrous mouse. You can move the forward and back buttons from the left side to the right side, or you can have both running if you want to do that. They're rechargeable. They have this one has the true Hero 16K sensor, and it's a 1 millisecond light speed connection using the USB receiver that comes included. The big thing about this mouse that everyone loves is the simplicity and the design. It's very similar to like the Zowie BenQ mice, if you've seen that one around. It's very simple, but it's also like super lightweight, and light is what I think everyone is wanting, for those quick sort of flick shots when you're trying to headshot someone by turning around, doing a quick 180. A light mouse is what you want, and I've been finding anyway that I'm much more accurate with a lighter mouse than what I've ever used in the past. The only negative I would say about this particular mouse is the battery life. You get about 40 hours, which is fairly accurate with the lighting, I think, off. You get maybe a little bit less if you've got the lighting on, but I've always had mine turned off. But I mean, at the end of the day, if you're gaming for 5 or 6 hours a day, you're still only recharging this thing maybe once or maybe 1.5 times every week, which is not that bad personally. And then you've got a little on-off switch, so you can manually turn it off to save a bit of battery. Now, comparing it to the G903, G903's got a lot going on, but it's still an ambidextrous mouse, so you can move the forward and back buttons to the other side. You've got nice tension in the buttons here. The scroll wheel is quite good. You can use hyper scroll, which this one has, which is nice. You can have it free spin, or you can just do line by line. You've got DPI buttons on the top here, but all the buttons on both mice can be remapped in the Logitech software, so you don't have to keep it assigned to whatever it is when you get it out of the box. Both use the same sensor, the True Hero 16K sensor, 1 millisecond light speed connection using the USB receiver, but this mouse comes in at about 110 grams. So it's interesting that they both cost the same. The other thing to mention with the G903 is that you can actually include add an included 10 gram weight into the base of this mouse as well. The battery life on the G903 is a little bit longer, so this one gives you, I think it's like 100+ hours of gaming, and with the lighting, I think it's a little bit less. You can obviously go to the website and check that out, but I think for this mouse, you're paying the same price because you're getting more buttons, more features. It's maybe a better design, might be more comfortable to you. You've got some extra buttons that you can remap for different macros, and you've got that hyper wheel as well, but it is a little bit heavier, 110 grams. So for first person shooters, maybe it's not worth it, and maybe the weight savings in the G Pro is better. So the only negative I would say as well, one other negative I would say as well about the G903, from my sample unit, I don't know if this is the same for everyone, but this, the scroll wheel acts as a button when you press it in, pretty much like all mice do. And when you press it in, it feels quite mushy. It doesn't feel very, satisfying to click. And sometimes when I'm even for example, in Apex trying to mark a location, I'll be pressing that button to do that, and it will double press when I've only pressed it once. So it's very hard to know compared to the Wireless G Pro. When you press that middle scroll button down, it's very deliberate and it's very precise, and there's no chance that you're going to double click it or anything like that. So take that into consideration as well. So which mouse have I decided is going to be the one that will live on my desk and be my primary gaming mouse? It's still going to be the Wireless G Pro, which I've already recapped and said it's the best gaming mouse. And if you're looking at both of these and they are both similar price, I would still recommend going for the Wireless G Pro. As I mentioned, it's super lightweight when you're doing flick shots or you're just trying to, I guess, lock onto a target. This mouse I found to be so much more accurate just for that lightweight. And you do pay a bit of a premium for wireless and lightweight, but I don't feel like if you get this mouse, you will be disappointed. So that's my conclusion. That's what I think. If you think I'm wrong or if you have any feedback or comments, let me know in the comment section down below. Like this video if you liked it, get subscribed as always, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.